Greetings, citizens. This is Drex, and where we left off, we were fighting the Shadow Dragon. Well, actually, I just got blasted away. I didn't actually get to fight him yet. But now I'm actually fighting him. There we go. Let's channel that ability. Yeah, get in there. This guy doesn't. This guy's not very kind. He does a lot of damage. Something to watch out for too is that I don't know if you can see him right now. I don't see him right now either, actually. So I'm just gonna see him back until I can see him. Oh yeah, you'll get knockbacks like this. I've got my settings turned on right now, so I can actually see the countdown and get my abilities back. But let's see if I can get some health back. Here we go.
It is finished.
All right.
The dream
So
is
that fight was not very difficult, but then again, it's not meant to be. So just bear that in mind. All right, so now we're going into the Caledon Forest. Caledon? My first character was Savari. It's my highest level character right now, and I don't know how to pronounce that word. That's funny. Caledon Forest, I guess. Alright, so these icons down here, these are mission or tasks, waypoints, points of interest, skill challenges, and vistas. Okay, so in order to complete 100% of an area, you have to get all of these. When you complete 100%, you get achievements and some cool bonus items. So right now, we just need to wait for my computer to load the area faster. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Dialogue? Maybe? There we go.
Where am I?
Why am I naked?
I was fighting a great evil. Are we safe? Kaith! Where is Kaith?
Steady, sapling. You just woke. You were calling out in your dream. Kaith was just here, but she had to go speak to the Pale Tree.
Ooh.
She and I fought side by side against a poison in the dream. I saw the shadow of a terrible dragon, and I felt the dream call upon me to defeat it.
By the tree. A wild hunt so soon, and such a momentous task. To be a valiant of the wild hunt is a difficult charge. Bear this calling with pride.
What?
I will. But how do I begin? One does not simply awaken and rush off to face a dragon.
Sure they do.
You start here in our forest. There were others hurt in the dream. They could use your help. Besides, it'll be fine training for a new valiant.
Yes, training. Alright, so these are the server queues I was talking about. So right now I'm in an overflow server. Each zone has its own overflow from what I could tell. And it looks like I'm already ready to travel to the main one. I just got in here and everything. So I'm already ready to travel to the main zone. So right now it looks like the caps have been increased, because otherwise it could take 10, 20, 30 minutes before you would actually get this. Now, when you first get out here, you get to select your offhand weapon, which gives you the abilities to use number 4 and 5, but that's only after you kill enough monsters to unlock those abilities. So we got the wooden focus and the pistol. I'm going to go with the pistol. And they also give you a leather bag. So we got a leather pistol. You can right click on it or double click on it and to equip it. So right click, equip. You got mail item 2, sell a trading post, buy more trading posts, or destroy. I'm going to equip that, of course. Any item. Oh, we got 5 tiny thorn bags, so I'm going to use these real quick. These will usually contain crafting materials for you, which are very useful, of course. The best part about this is that your inventory can get filled up kind of quickly right now, because, well, at least at the lower levels, because you only have a 4-slot bag, and you can fill these up with 4-slot bags, but I mean, that's only 4 extra slots each bag. The cool thing is that you can click on this little gear here and tell it to deposit all collectibles, which is basically most of your crafting materials. So just like that, I freed up 3 different spaces. So I got a trophy and 2 trophies here that I can't really do anything with. But for now, I can compact it, which just brings everything together. So that's pretty nifty. Let's see here. For the hero, I didn't get to continue going through this. You have your weapon skills, which depends on what you have as your main hand and then what you have as your offhand. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to, because you have to unlock each one of these skills individually. So my main hand is a scepter. I've unlocked those 3 skills. But if I change my main hand to, say, a sword, just a regular sword, I still have to unlock skill number 2 and skill number 3. And then whatever I use for my offhand. So if I use an offhand sword, I have to unlock these abilities. If I use a two-handed greatsword, I have to unlock all of these abilities, because you can't have an offhand when you have a two-handed sword, of course. Offhand is a pistol, which I believe is what I just selected. I have to unlock these two abilities, as you can see down here. You have your slot skills, which are going to be 7, 8, 9, and I believe 0. The 0 is an elite skill down here. I already have one unlocked because of my pre-order, and probably because I have the Collector's Edition, but it's a Summon Mist Firewolf, but I can't not use it until level 30. So once you get the you get skill points, which is the let's see if I can find one. Is there one on the map? All right, this one right here. You earn a skill point by completing these little objectives. It could be just as simple as talking to somebody, or you might have to fight something big, which you may need help with. Let's see, what else do we have under hero? Then you have your traits, which unfortunately I can't pull up right now. Think of it as kind of like a skill tree. You put points into a specific trait area, and the more points you get into it, the more types of abilities you unlock. So there's that. You have information here on your story about what's going on, who you are, what kind of stuff you selected, where you are in your quest line. So right now my thing says to speak to Warden Arundel, or Arundel, I don't know his name. I don't have any crafting disciplines. You can have 2 crafting disciplines active at a time. If you decide to deactivate one and go with another one, you do not lose your progress, you do not lose your recipes. That's a huge thing to have in an MMO. So you don't lose them. All you have to do is just swap them back when you want to reuse it. If you have a recipe that 2 different types of crafting areas have, I can't think of a good example of one right offhand right now, but once you've learned it, you keep it, and it's the same recipe across the other crafting professions. So once you get to the other crafting profession, all you need to do is meet the crafting level requirement to make it, and you can still use it. And then of course you got your achievements. You have daily achievements that you keep on getting, of course, daily. You get bonus experience and that stuff for it, so it's a good idea to keep on playing every day to, at the very least, get these kill achievements, the types of enemies achievements, gathering events, stuff like that. You want to do them. And of course, what I haven't been doing a whole lot of right now is PvP. I cannot speak for PvP as I have not done it yet.
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you.
Why would you? Oh, that's who I need to talk to. All right.
Welcome to Astoria. As you journey forth into the unknown, know that you are not alone. Seek guidance from those who make their homes here, and help them in their time of need. The path ahead is yours to choose.
Okay, so these people, like this person, although they had me talk to them because of a quest, they're scouts. They show you a bunch of the stuff in the area. They don't fully reveal the map, so it'll darken out here in just a moment. But they give you a good idea of where your objectives are.
As you journey outward, you'll encounter amazing Asuran waypoints that, for a small fee, allow you to rapidly traverse the land. I'm excited for you. You'll find challenges out there that will help you grow and increase your skill. Enjoy the adventure.
Thank you, Warden. Okay, so yeah, you still have to discover parts of the map in order to, you know, view what's going on, because right now everything else is just a bleh, no idea. Okay, so this is a point of interest, so I'm gonna walk over here and grab that point of interest. All you have to do to get a point of interest is just walk over to it. So I'm just gonna walk over to where this area is, and
Swift and steady.
voila, Rhymes Garden. Just completed part of the Caldeon Forest. It tells you how many you have and how many are in the area still. So I just got 1 of 20. There's another point of interest on the other side over here. In my case, oh, by the way, auto run, and it's not like any other game I've ever played where, you know, like Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls was usually like, I think it was Q. Some have it as mouse 5 or middle mouse button or thumb lock. In this one, it is the letter R. So if you ever decide to just want to auto run, take your hands off the keyboard, whatever, it's R. Let's see here. Alright, so this is a scout. This is where they'll tell you more about the area that you're going to be working in, but I'm going to head up north here. So what my objective is right now is help others in Caldeon Forest. It means I have to complete 1 task. So I'm going to run up here because I know there's a task around up here somewhere. I mean, there's one here. That's for level 3. Is there another one? That's a better level 2. That might be better. So I'm going to head further up north here then. There's a net turret. I have no idea exactly what that does. I'm assuming it just shoots out a net and slows enemies down. So we got some monsters out here. I have my names turned on so I can always see monsters. It makes it a little bit easier. So we got a Risen Thrall up here. As you get into the area, you'll see available tasks. Right now, it's help Jemai, I guess, support the Wardens of the Wardenhurst. So I'm supposed to clear any undead around from Wardenhurst, replenish the withered territory markers, and spar with the local wardens. So in this case, there's a grasping hand here, so I'm going to clean that up. You might notice that some of these areas will have monsters come up and attack you when you do them. That happens a lot. Just kill them. It'll mean nothing to you. Alright, well thank you very much for watching, and if you would please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more.